A15. Hashtag underrated hype TV A15 not into you. K Michelle 0 F's given. Circa 2014 at underrated hype TV. Hashtag first TV A15C.
Quit wasting your time. He's playing with your mind. Hey. 'Cause he's just not that into you. Hey. We're chasing and face gotta be the truth. This ain't meant to discourage. Don't keep giving him your heart. Tired of seeing us hurting, crying over men that ain't worth it. Know when to walk away. 'Cause he's not into you. I've been where you've been.
Crying over men that ain't working. And you know, I have loved this song for years. I tried to type it right quick, but I couldn't. Oh well. But I have loved this song since I first heard it, like back in 2014. I think his name was Dorian, actually. I followed him on YouTube, and he actually recommended that album. And he was like, yeah, I'm listening to K Michelle's 0 F's Given, and I connect with that album so much. Y'all need to get that album. And I got it, and I fell in love with a lot of it, and particularly that song, Not Into You, because, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm bringing my story full circle, because the dude who I say is the dude that I dated from my off and on from my early mid 20s up to 30, I had to tell myself finally at 30, about 31, because this was 2014, that, you know what? He's just not that into me. And I would change the lyrics a little bit and say, he's just not that into me. Quit chasing and face the T. And that's how I would sing it. And this ain't meant to discourage. Don't keep giving him your all, because he's just not that into me. And I realize that and accept that. And TBT, TBH, I had to sing that to a lot of men. Ever since I discovered that song, it was discovered for myself. It was what I would sing about dudes who were just not that into me. Oh, well. And crying over men that are not working. That's what she said. Because for the longest, up until today, I thought the lyric was crying over men that ain't worth it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about saying that a person, a human being, is just not worth it. Like that, I don't know how I feel about that. But what she actually said was crying over men that ain't working. That the connection is not working between the two of you. And it's like, oh, I get that. So, yeah, tired of seeing us hurting, crying over men that are not working. Have to just accept. And K Michelle is college educated, by the way. Yes, she is. And she's a Delta. My first manager after graduation was actually a Delta also. Anyway, for whatever it's worth, with or without her education, I think she's making a good point that y'all see my cut. I fell yesterday. I think she's making a good point. And I'll also say that sometimes I think I would conclude too soon, too quickly, that things are over with the dude. And I would just be like, Aaron, face it. He's just not that into you. Quit chasing and face it. He's just not that into me. Quit chasing and face the T. Move on. And that's what I said well before hashtag verse TV. But that's what I would say. Quit chasing and face the T. And I would move on. And sometimes I think that was I would move on prematurely from a man. It's difficult because sometimes